What up, everybody? This is NomadD420, NomadDivxx, also Richie Divx, Richie D420. Welcome in, and yeah, we're getting back at it. We're at a campsite in Zion, Illinois, Adeline Geocaris State Park, I guess. We're right on Lake Michigan, so I'll take you over to the lake. I'm gonna get set up at my campsite and get that going. What up, everybody? This is NomadDivxx, Richie Divx, Richie D420, NomadD420 to be more exact. If you're new here, my name's Richie, Nomad, whatever you want to call me. I just got to the campsite about 2 hours ago. Set up my tent and everything like that. I didn't record it because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of cussing and everything in a stressful moment when trying to put the tent up for the first time, but it went up pretty easy. It's in the back of my truck, so let's hop out and show you guys around. So it's a little windy, so it might be a little hard to hear, and I could always just redo the voice. But here's the site, here's my truck, there's the tent. You know, it's a campground. There's some neighbors, so we gotta be quiet at 10 o'clock p.m. But yeah, we got the truck all set up. We got the tent all set up. That one came undone. We gotta stretch that down and adjust it. Just a little bit of adjusting here and there. You know what I'm saying. Come on. So yeah, a little bit. We got some neighbors. Got some that. There's the tent on the truck bed. So I'm off the ground, away from the critters. Got a air mattress in here. Adjust my bed and all that stuff, make that up in a little bit. But I'm getting hungry, so I might make some lunch. All right, everybody, this is NomadDivxx, NomadD420. Welcome from Zion, Illinois, the campsite, the Adeline Geocaris State Park campground. About to walk over to Lake Michigan and get some sights in for you guys. So yeah, welcome in. If you're new to here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share us out. And yeah, I'm new here too, and I'm trying to get this going, trying to get some camping in on my days off, and yeah, show you guys some sights around Illinois. And I'll be going to other spots up into Wisconsin, Southern Illinois, once I get some funds going and figure out some plans and do all that fun stuff. So welcome in. Sorry if you can't hear me too well. Next purchase is going to be a microphone. It's a lapel microphone, so I could have it right here and you guys could actually hear me clear and have all the background noise cut out. So, but yeah, here's the campsite one more time. Got a couple neighbors around us, so gotta be a little quiet and gotta be respectful for the neighbors. But here's the truck, and yeah, got the tent on the back of the truck, so I'm off the ground. Don't worry about all that crap underneath. I just didn't clean out the bed of my truck before I came out. I worked a whole fucking week of work, so. But yeah, here's my view for today, and yeah, let's get on that walk. So we got the bathrooms back that way, got a little park, got a little path. I might go that way. I don't know, let's see. I think there's over 400 camp spots here. Lake Michigan's just right over that way, so that's where we're heading to. I think this is like the campground store. I don't think it's open just yet. It's like the beginning of the season over here. Ice and firewood and other snacks sold there. Got birds. Look at that little birdie. Look at that little bird. He ain't even scared. He's like, yeah, motherfucker. Motherfuckers. So yeah, let's go over to the beach. Warning, no lifeguard on duty. Swim at your own risk. Good thing I'm a lifeguard. Well, I haven't been certified since almost 20 years. I haven't been certified, so I guess technically I'm not a lifeguard anymore. But got a little camp spot, not camp spot, but a little picnic area right here, a little path going up to the old bathrooms and beach house, beach bathrooms and stuff like that. But yeah, we got a couple people over at the beach. But yeah, I used to come to this camp spot all the time when I was younger. I think I even had my my golden birthday here. July 12th, I turned 12, and we had a party here, had a little get together with some friends. Some friends spent the night. I think like 3 or 4 of us spent the night here, and then my parents had their own little pop-up tent, pop-up camper. But yeah, here's the old bathrooms and stuff. All gated up, locked up. Boom. Lake Michigan. It's our own mini ocean. And we got some showers. You take an outside shower if you want. Freshen up your body. Stay clean. Yeah, I used to ride my bike all up and down this coast, all the way out to that way. Down that way, I want to say, is the Zion nuclear power plant. So I should have kept my flip-flops on, but I decided to change into shoes and socks. But we here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I could see the skyline of Chicago about 40-50 miles away from here. I'll work my way over that way and I'll zoom in. a little bit more. But yeah, used to be able to climb up there and look out. They used to be fun. Come out here with all my friends during summer, spring break, and yeah. So I'm glad I get to show you guys this and maybe make you want to come out to Illinois. It was windier earlier, so I'm glad it calmed down. But they're like redoing the beach, adding more sand, putting some rock piles out so that the erosion doesn't take over the beach and we lose a nice natural beachfront. But yeah, here we go. Welcome to Illinois. Welcome to Zion. Usually in the summer it's popping. There's a bunch of people. Sorry if it is windy in the video. Got some people out there enjoying the water. So there's a parking spot over there, parking lot over there that you can park during the summer and come out here for the beach. And yeah, all the way out that way. I don't know if you can see it on here, I can't zoom. But it's the Chicago skyline, and this is Lake Michigan. It's our little mini ocean. Turned out to be a nice day. We got a couple people at the beach. So yeah, this is one of the nice spots that I usually come to and relax, especially on a day off like this, to walk around, listen to the waves, not hear any bit like really too many people, and disconnect from the interwebs for a little bit. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm making videos for you guys, but you know, it's what we do. I enjoy it. I enjoy just standing out here, being able to breathe in the fresh air and let my mind rest and focus on how beautiful life is and how beautiful nature is. And yeah, so y'all should give it a try. A little less internet, interwebs, and get out and go to your local sites and see some stuff, and you know, clear your mind and not have all that ridiculous input from social media and all that other crap that we all live for, where we can't take 2 minutes to stop looking at our phones and just look at this. This is more beautiful than looking at stuff on your phone. You know, it's only a 30-minute drive for me to come out here to Lake Michigan. So I need to get my fishing license, and I'll come back out and get some fishing going. We got a duck out there on the lake. Might skip some rocks in a little bit. Who knows? I'm gonna go back to the campsite soon and make me some lunch. And of course, I'm gonna video that for you guys. So yeah, just here at Lake Michigan, getting some sights in. Can look all the way out that way and see Chicago skyline. Probably doesn't show up really on the GoPro camera, but yeah. Sorry if it is windy. I don't have a lapel mic, but that's the next purchase. So just out here enjoying my day off, and gonna get some camping in. Gonna get back to the site soon, and maybe cook something. So I don't know if I'm gonna cook the jalapeno cheddar brats or just make a quick ham and cheese sandwich. We'll see. But I will have a bonfire going. Bonfire. A little fire pit. A little campfire, I guess, instead of a bonfire. But yeah, I'll get that going. And yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys like it, hit the thumbs up. Hit the all notification bell. And subscribe and all that fun stuff. And there will be more videos to come. I just gotta plan it out and figure out where I'm going. The weather's kind of starting to break, so tonight's gonna be the first night camping in the tent on the truck, so we'll see how that goes. I think it is about 59 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit here. When I edit the video, I'll add in the conversion for all you fun people. And yeah, get that going. I think it's gonna drop down to 49, 50 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, so we'll see how it goes. I got a couple layers of clothes, I got a couple blankets and stuff like that. I don't have cold weather sleeping bag yet, but that will be also the other next purchase. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me on my day off. Happy 420. Just had a little toke out there on the rocks, and yeah, refreshed my mind, and let's get this going. So, but there is a parking lot over that way, which is usually full in the summertime, and the beach is full of people in the summertime. So right now it's the beginning of the season. It is what, April 29th, I believe. So it's like the first couple days of the season, so not many people are out here yet, but yeah, I'm out. So yeah, here's the old bathroom shower house area. I used to be able to go up and look out over Lake Michigan. Some of the paths covered with rocks, some of it's decent. We used to ride our bikes all up down this path during the summer. I lived about 10 minutes away from here, so sorry if it's extra crunchy and extra loud. Probably gonna walk up that path a little bit and then cut over and see what sights I can see from over there. Looks like there's an old pier that fell apart and broke up, or I think that's actually like a thing to control the current of the river, of the lake, so that you could actually swim over that way. It's probably a little choppier right next to it, but you also got to be careful with the waves smashing into it when you are swimming. Lost a couple friends out here back in high school from trying to save people from drowning, and undercurrent, undertow, rip tide, all that stuff pulled him out deeper. And he was a strong swimmer, he was a lifeguard, but sometimes the water is a little bit stronger than what we are. So some seagulls, little spots where you could set up a little area, a little picnic area and stuff like that while you're out here on the beach. But yeah, I got a campsite. I'm gonna stay out here tonight and cook a little lunch, cook a little dinner, maybe some breakfast before I go in the morning. Gotta be out of here by 3 o'clock tomorrow, so we'll see what footage I could get in tonight and today. But I'm glad to see that the beach is all pretty cleaned up so far, and it's not all scuzzy, you know, no litter. It's keeping it nice, you know. Let's keep our parks and everything and nature nice, because if we don't do it, who's going to? We're not going to have a nice spot to go out for us to relax, for our future generations to come out and relax. You know, they're going to take away all of the cool fun stuff because we can't take care of it. We're going to just trash the place. You know, you got to have some respect for nature, for this planet that we live on. You know, take care of it, it takes care of us. So, yeah, you guys don't want to hear me talk. You guys want to look at the beautiful sights of Lake Michigan and the sandy dunes out here in Zion, Illinois. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of wildlife. There's foxes, raccoons, skunks, squirrels, a whole bunch of different birds. I'll have to look up some and put it in there so that you guys can see it. Should I go off this path? Let's go this way. Let's go explore. Sorry if you could hear my footsteps and my heavy breathing. I am out of shape, and that's what I'm also looking forward to doing this channel, is losing some weight, getting some exercise in, walking around, get some fresh oxygen, fresh air in my body. Warning, no lifeguard on duty, swim at your own risk, so be careful. So, but yeah, there's all these like little cutaways and hideaways. You come out here and relax, set up a little blanket or a towel, and you know, sunbathe, relax, take the edge off. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got today and tomorrow off. It was like $25 for online reservation for one day here at Adeline Geocaris State Park campground. But yeah, you guys come out here and reserve a spot, do all that fun stuff. I think it was actually like a $6 online and convenience fee, but other than that, it's not too bad. And look, you could even have this camp spot that leads you right to the beach. Beachfront access. Can't wait to come back when the trees got some leaves on them and not so dead and depressing. But there's a whole bunch of different like flowers, trees, all the fun stuff that you could come and sightsee and look at out here. So, and there's 400 different parking spots, campgrounds inside the campground area. The one negative thing about this campsite or campground area is back in 2017 they banned alcohol, so you can't bring any alcohol on premise out here. I don't think they really check. Nobody checked my cooler or anything like that. But just gotta, you know, because back in the day when I used to come out here as a kid, my parents used to drink, friends and stuff like that. We used to come out here and drink when I got a little bit older. And I guess people got too rowdy and stayed up too late. There is like a quiet time starting at 10 p.m. So as long as you're quiet, you can be sitting out by your fire, campsite, campground, in your tent, in your pop-up, in your trailers or your RVs. But you just gotta be quiet. You gotta respect others. You gotta respect the families and stuff like that. You know, it's like I was saying earlier about cleaning up your mess and picking up trash. Respect the earth, respect other people, and people will respect you. And so that's all you gotta do. Some of the sites here are flat, and got a little space, not too much space between you and your next person, but you can fit a couple people in, a couple tents. And then you got some that are on the hill uneven, which isn't too bad. I mean, you just gotta not camp in like a camper on that spot, and or have levelers. And then there's flat ground. They do have grills at every campsite and a picnic table, so if you forget your chairs, you do have somewhere to sit, and you don't have to sit right directly on the ground. Plus, we're like 5-10 minutes away from different grocery stores, and a couple, I think there's Walmart, there's other stuff too around here that's not too far from this area that you could go get a quick chair or something like that, a folding chair, so that you have a spot to sit if you do forget it, or pick up your sunscreen and your other stuff that you need. So, and they do have water spigots, they do have power at every campsite, so that's nice. So you can recharge your phones, recharge your jackeries and different portable generator stuff like that. But yeah, it's peaceful. You know, you're coming out here for a little vacay, a little get away from the everyday. So why do you need, your phones always? I mean, phones to be safe, obviously, but like, you don't need to be on them. So you're out here enjoying the nature. So yeah, just walking back to my campsite. There is a hotel over here, so then that's where, if you do want to have a couple drinks, you could go to the hotel bar and have some alcohol over there. But yeah, got some birds just cackling, chirping, squirping, all that crazy fun stuff that the birds do. But yeah, just walking back to my site. So scrolling on Twitch, watching Jeff Denning Art, talking to Lord Nikon and Jeff and a few other people from the usual suspects. If you guys have a Twitch, come through, follow me on there. It's Richie DivxX, Richie D420. I do a DJ stream every Wednesday and Friday night, and pop up every so often throughout the week. And then also check out the Usual Suspects Sesh on YouTube and Ghost Boogie 66 on Twitch. We do a podcast every Mondays and Thursdays. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. And yeah, first night wasn't too bad sleeping in this tent.
It's pretty spacious. Got a nice sun beating in the morning. It dropped down to about, I think, like 41, 42 degrees Fahrenheit. It got really dewy. It wasn't too bad with a bunch of blankets. I do need a sleeping bag soon. Well, I guess not, because it's coming into spring and summer, so these blankets will be fine. I'll probably just need like a sheet later on. But yeah, it was a little moist. Yeah, stayed up till probably about 2 in the morning or so. Was gonna try to get up and get the sunrise, and I missed that. So let's get up out of this tent, make some coffee, make some breakfast, and get this show on the road. So it's about 48, 49 right now, maybe 50. Feels good in the sun. So, all right, what up, everybody? I'm gonna pour some water in this coffee pot. Got some Colombian ground coffee. Good morning, birds. Make some room. Hopefully you guys can see this sugar. Don't worry, it's nothing crazy. Got some eggs, some huevos. All right, birdie. Be right next to me. Okay. Scared me right there. Pull out this little campsite little stove. Let me change out this. That's a flame in there. Yeah, I melted the handle last night on this thing. I was like, I could put it in the fire, right? Come on, Wayne, don't do it to me right now. I need me coffee. I need me coffee. Yeah, I like my coffee sweet with some cream. Cream and sugar. Let's get it, coffee. But yeah, first night sleeping in the tent and in the truck wasn't too bad. Yeah, Success. Let's do it. Come on, coffee. Espresso. And then I got a little bit of Coffee Mate Duo, vanilla and caramel. Caramel? Yeah, I need to find something to cut on. So I can cut up these jalapenos and ham. And I did find some flour burrito tortillas. Sorry, no tortillas. And get some breakfast made. And then I think I'm gonna make some lunch too. Get that going right now. I got some beef stew. I brought my pressure cooker. I do have a electric spot, so after I have some coffee, make some breakfast, I'm gonna videotape me making some beef stew. Because then once it's done, I can just seal it and keep it closed. And I gotta be out of here by 2:59, 3 o'clock today. It is like 10:30 in the morning right now. So have some coffee, have some breakfast, get some lunch going. Lunch should be ready about noon. And then gives me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to break down the campsite. I will record breaking down the tent and stuff like that. I did not record it putting up the tent yesterday just because it was the first time doing it. I didn't want to be all frustrated and have to worry about getting the right angles, right spots, and also I didn't want to be frustrated and not be able to use the content. So, but next time I set up the tent, y'all will be there and you'll be able to see how I do it. Set up the truck tent. It's pretty easy. It's easier if you do it on the ground and then pick it up and like throw it into the truck. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Coffee. Not yet. Soon I will have coffee. Look at the coffee. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some jalapenos, got some tortillas, got some ham, Crockett's ham, got some eggs, got some El Yucateco, and Valentina, the Mexican hot sauce extra hot, the black bottle, black label, because I like it spicy. I like my burrito spicy, baby. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. But yeah, getting some coffee going, and then I'm gonna get some breakfast going. So let's get this pour. Come on, baby. Ooh, it's going. Look at that. Look at that coffee. I'm so goofy. But yeah, if you guys like goofiness, welcome to the channel. Stay tuned. There will be more goofiness coming. I can set up this GoPro properly. But yeah. If you do like this, I also do have a Twitch channel, NomadDivxx. And I do some video game streams on there sometimes, and I do mostly DJ. DJ every type of music. Sometimes I do like full requests, so if you want to come through, throw a song request in there and I'll put it on. If I can find it. If it's on title, I'll play it. There's plenty of songs that can't, so yeah, I'm also a chef. So yeah, there'll be a lot more cooking coming to this channel, a lot more camping. Once I get a truck bed cap, I will convert it to like a stealth camper, and then we'll do some stealth camping and stuff like that. It's just kind of hard to stealth camp with a big old tent. So
That is about full. Let's turn this stove off and let's pour some coffee. Oh yeah. Let's see. I don't have a spoon. Yes, I do. Haha. Stir up the sugar and coffee and creamer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. Oh yeah. But yeah, it was a good night last night. Had a friend come over who lives about 5 miles from here. He rode his electric bike over. It was nice catching up with him. Had a good couple hours just hanging out. Got a bonfire started and all that stuff, or campfire, not bonfire, campfire, and yeah, hung out for a little bit. And then he had work today, so he left about 10 o'clock last night. And all right, let's get this butter going. Making some jalapeno, Crocus ham, breakfast burritos. Yes, it's a lot of butter. I don't want the eggs to stick in the pan. There is a trick. You heat your pan up, put some salt in there, and then with some oil, and then you wipe that out, and then put your butter or whatever else in there, and your eggs or chicken, shrimp, whatever, will not stick in the non-stick skillet, or the stainless steel skillet. I cannot talk this morning, so I'm gonna do all 4 eggs. Yeah, I know I wiped it on my pants. Hold on. Got the eggs ready. Put a little bit of Yucateca in it, and a little bit of Valentina. Because I don't have salt, pepper. And let's try not to lose any trash. Alright, I should turn that down before the butter browns, because I'm not ready. Normally I would dice it. I'm just using the buck knife. Didn't feel like pulling out the chef knife. Plus I don't have a cutting board. I'm just using a piece of cardboard. Keeping it rustic. Also, make sure to wash your hands. after you deal with jalapenos or any hot peppers, don't touch your eyes or your private bits, because you'll be a little spicy. Alright, got that going. Then cut up some ham. Get it back in the cooler. Yeah, I've been cooking professionally for about 17, 18 years. I enjoy it, but I'm ready to kind of do this for the day job now. You can grab paper towels. Yeah, got the ham in the pan, got the jalapenos in the pan. Crank up this heat. This one to go back in the cooler. Lifting y'all up. Hopefully I didn't mess up the angle too bad. And then you're not just staring at my fat stomach. But yeah, got the day off too, so I got a few hours left here. Gonna cook this, eat this. Like I said, I'm gonna get my beef stew going. Great thing about pressure cookers, just put everything in there, stir it up a little bit, put that lid on it, hit that timer. Anywhere from 15 to an hour, and you got perfect tender meat and tender vegetables and a delicious meal. So break up these chunks of ham. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this, throw suggestions in the chat of what you want me to cook, where you want me to go in Illinois or in even other states, because I do plan on going on a 50 state road trip coming up this year, next year. Just gotta get money saved up, gotta get the truck 100% for a road trip, and yeah, I'll be on the road soon. So it's taking a little bit longer than I expected, that I wanted, but you know, that's how life goes. Do, 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 do. Trying to block the wind as much as I can. Got about a half a canister of butane fuel cartridge in this, so it's like the third time cooking on this thing. It's not too bad. It's just when the wind does pick up, it is just hitting the open flame from underneath and from the top. So just gotta make sure it's still got a flame going. I lost my flame. But it is nice. It's a nice day. It's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm right on Lake Michigan, like you guys saw yesterday. Depending on how much time I got, I might take another trip around. I could always park at like that parking spot that I showed you guys yesterday, and get some more spots in. I'll take you around to different spots. I'll drive around the campsite once I get this unloaded and undone and all that fun stuff. Come on, ham. Come on, ham and jalapenos, cook. Lost a piece of ham. Let's get one. Oh yeah, there's that sizzle. Man, that coffee's so good. I might even make a second cup and pour it in one of my thermoses and head over to the beach and have some over there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do today. So, sorry if it's windy, sorry if you can't hear me. I need a lapel mic. Get in the pan. Get in the pan. Alright, let's stir up these eggs and hot sauce. Normally I put salt and pepper with my eggs, a little splash of milk, but all I got is that creamer with vanilla and caramel, which I don't think would be good inside the eggs. So, but yeah, that's how I'm cooking breakfast today. Normally I don't eat breakfast. Normally I try to do like a 12 to 14 hour fast from when I go to bed till when I wake up and when I actually eat. So about usually lunchtime I'll eat. Sometimes I don't even eat. I'll go to work on an empty stomach and work a 6-hour shift. Just starving. So go away, B. See, I don't know about this can. Because the flame's not really that high. So what I might do is I might turn this off, pop this off. there's still juice in there. This one's full. I'm hungry. I want to eat. Let's get a fresh bottle in there and see if this works better. Duh. Little spot for it to clip down. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's that flame. There's that heat. Sometimes you just gotta change out the bottle. Put a new one in. Yesterday I didn't have my GoPro ready. There was a coyote that like walked past this way and around and then back up that way. I was like, oh no, where's my GoPro? But my friend was over here too, so I didn't really, like, he's not one for being recorded. So there we go. Now these peppers and hams are cooking. It's smelling good out here. I'm not gonna try to make an omelet. I'm just gonna make scrambled eggs. Make it quick, make it easy, make it simple. Because I'm camping. Get all those egg burts out of there. All right, done. Just kidding. I don't want no slimy, sloppy eggs. But yeah, if you guys like the nature and stuff like that, get out there and start sightseeing before they start shutting down the state parks and stuff like that. There's a lot of beautiful sites in your state, in your own state, that you don't even know about. I mean, heck, this is Illinois, and it's beautiful out here. Right on Lake Michigan, right over that way. Plus, I like using stainless steel because then you ain't got to worry about scratching up the pan when you're making breakfast. Because you can use metal utensils, you don't have to worry about using plastic, having all that plastic crap in us. Everything else has microplastics. Why use utensils that are made out of plastic that melt and release more microplastics into our food? These eggs are about done. No, well, the bugs can get that piece. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's see. Put you where you are for now. Don't fall. Let's check and see if these 30 types of feeds today. No mold. No funkiness. Right on. Stay. Don't burn. Whew. Nice save. Alright. Crank you off for now. Let's scoop out that. Look at those nice eggs. So good. Scoop right there. A bit more. I might make a second burrito. I do have some aluminum foil, so I can make a second one and save it. Do I want cheese? Yeah, let's do some cheese. Ooh, almost lost the paper towels. My paper towels. Oh no. There's the cheese, the queso. I'm using Munster. I like the way that it melts. I like the taste of Munster. Don't blow away plastic. Set one. Come on. Come on, Munster. Stop being a monster, Munster. Boom. Wrap that bad boy up. Okay. Where are you going? Hopefully you guys can see my burrito. Find the ugly spot and then tuck it. Tuck the corners in and roll that little bad boy up. Now you got a little breakfast burrito. Let's take a bite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Alright, so I got my pressure cooker here. Power pressure cooker XL. Got it on the soup and stew. Put it on for an hour. Got the pan heating up. And then I bought this slow cooker perfection beef stew package from pot to plate. So let's cut this open and get this in. Let's not drop the GoPro. There we go. I think you guys can see. Hopefully. If not, just waste this footage. Throw in that beef. Hear that sizzle? Let's get it. So what I like to do is get a little sear on there, on the meat, get it all nice. Bust out the P38 camp can opener. All right. We already got picked. We got some potatoes, got some celery, carrots, onions. Let's go. Try not to get all bloody everywhere. Where are my paper towels? Yeah, I had a nice old guy come over talking to me, asking me about my my coffee pot percolator, espresso maker. Nice old guy. Didn't catch his name, but that's all good. All right. Got some color on that meat. Right there. Right there. Alright. Alright. And then let's cut into these bad boys. Toss that in. The turtle's right next to me. That garbage is ready to go to the trash, which I might walk over once I get this going. Get the lid on there and everything. I'm gonna stir these up, get some of these potatoes and carrots and peppers, carrots and onions and celery, potatoes. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of spicy brown mustard. How could that hurt? How could that hurt? Wipe off my knife. And let's add the tomatoes, stewed tomatoes. Stewed Italian tomatoes. Grab some water, some agua, about a cup, right in there. Put this lid on. Grab this bad boy with a pressure cooker. Make sure this thing's in there because these things do build a lot of pressure. Make sure you put it on the right way. And there you go, locked. That one's to release. Alright, position on. Forgot I had music on. Hopefully I don't get no copyright strikes. Hopefully it was quiet enough. Put your can in the garbage. Garbage is ready to go. Alrighty then. That's been about an hour 15. Let's release the pressure. Under pressure. So good. Heck yeah, that smells good. Under pressure. Oh, that smells freaking good. I can smell it from the steam escaping. So freaking good. Let's get it. Also got some. Ooh. Let's just drop it on the sandy floor. Gross. Gross. Good thing it was in the bag. S. Rosen's famous quality rye with caraway seeds. It's a must. It's a must. Alright, all that pressure's out. Let's look at this. Heck yeah. Let's get up in there. Start up a little bit. Oh yeah. Look at those potatoes, pieces of meat, that stewed tomatoes. Oh yeah. That smells so freaking good. The onions falling apart. Heck freaking yeah. It's gonna be so good. Let's see. Is it plastic spoon tender? Oh, it is, baby. Oh, it is. Let's freaking scoop up a bowl. Get some of the meat. Grab a potato, some carrots. Let's go. Get that potato I cut in half. Heck yeah, that broth smells good. Can't wait. Alright. Get the ladle, let's scoop some in. Oh, look at that. It's freaking hot. So hot. Put that down there. Use you the rest so you don't get nothing on it. Get the spoon. Alright. that sit there. Put this lid back on. There you go. Look at that bowl. Alright. Let's get this camera situated so you're not just looking at my fat stomach. Let's get a piece of bread. And even at this point, I'll take the heel. Because we're going to dip it and rip it, baby. So let's see. Without the bread first, let's get a little bit of everything. Got an onion, tomato, carrot, potato, some beef. Heck yeah. That was hot. It's on point though. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's so good. All right, let's dip some of that hot broth. Ooh, that looks so good. Look at that. Kind of wish I would have made this yesterday for dinner, but it's hitting right now. Heck yeah. What a great lunch for a day off. Second day off. Sorry, I know it's rude to eat with your mouth full while you're chewing. To eat or to talk? What did I say? I don't know. To talk with your mouth full while you're chewing. But yeah, it's a great freaking day. It's a little overcast. It was sunny earlier, blue skies, but clouds are rolling in and it's supposed to rain tonight. So, gonna eat some of this stew, beef stew, break down the tent, and get packed up. It's about 1 o'clock now, so I got like 2 hours until I gotta get out of here. So, gonna eat some of this, and you'll see me take this tent down, and then we'll be getting out of here. So.
Alright, lunch is over. Let's start taking this thing down. Underarm straps. Rain cover. it's about rain. Just unstrapping that side over there. Getting it all ready. Putting in all the sleeping stuff. Heck yeah. Big door here so you guys can see. So, yeah. Umbrado. I just need to fill it a little bit more. So, I gotta figure out, maybe put it in. And, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I gotta figure it out. Because the pump, I gotta bring my other pump. This pump that I brought this time that came with it was, had a cigarette lighter, so I had to plug it in my truck and pump it up. So, that was a little pain in the butt. And I popped the fuse. So, I'm gonna head over to my friend Dan's house tonight when I leave here. And I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of my fuses replaced and have a couple extra fuses. So if that happens again next time I go camping, I'll be prepared. But I'm also gonna bring my Milwaukee little leaf blower thing that I can have an attachment to. So, yeah, just going around unstrapping these little clips. And just clipping them up here on this little spot. Right there. If they don't tangle and catch on the truck. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'll put you down over here again so you guys can see a little bit of what I'm doing. Hopefully that's in frame enough and not too high, too low. Just collapsible little aluminum. And really, let's see, it's a Joy Tutus truck bed tent. I give it really, I give it like 8 out of 10 stars. Thumbs up. I mean, it was a nice tent. It kept me warm in the middle of the night. Like, it did get a little cold, but I mean, it is still early in the season. It did get a little dewy. Like I said, it's also the weather, so but I mean, I stayed dry inside, stayed warm, had a couple blankets. It wasn't too bad. So, I'll cut these. Yep. One more down. We got one more to go. Color coded. We got a little green tape. Green tape on 2 of them, and blue tape on 1. So the ones with the green tape, those are the crosses. And then the blue tape is the front arch. And then there's one extra pole that extends on the top to keep out like the awning and the arch for the door. So. Shake it out a little bit. Check the corners. Make sure the windows open, the doors open, so that you can get all the air out. Should make your life a lot easier. Not the best tuck job, but it gets done. Let's see if it fits in the carrying case.
Alright, so my face is dirty as hell. That's what happens when you put tents away in dirty sand. And you wipe your face because you got a little bit of sweat dripping down. So, but yeah, that was one day camping here in Beach Park, Zion, Illinois, at the Adeline Geocares State Park campgrounds right off of Lake Michigan. I got about 30 minutes until I got to get out of here, so I got to go drop off the trash that I made from last night and this morning, and go dump that in the dumpster diving. Gonna go hang out with the raccoons, the trash pandas. Sorry, I do have a diesel, so my truck is a little loud. And yeah, I blew a fuse, so I don't have a radio right now. So, gotta head over to my friend's house.